Hey guys, it's me, Vix123 with some more Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay that was recorded at Eurogamer. This is actually Benny Central's gameplay, not mine because most of my gameplay corrupted and didn't capture properly. But this is some Blitz gameplay on the new map we got to see, which is called Chasm. And Blitz is a game where you score points by jumping into the enemy team's portal. So as you can see, just securing it for your team to hop in is usually a good way to go and a nice way to stack up some kills. So that's what you're watching, and like I said in my previous gameplay, I've had a lot of time hands-on with Call of Duty Ghosts, so what I thought I'd do in this video is answer your guys' questions from Facebook and Twitter, which are linked in the description. Facebook and Twitter as to, you know, what you want to know about the game. So the first question that I have is actually a lot of people taking interest in the snipers and trick shotters. So a lot of people asking if you can double Y. So yeah, you can double tap Y, but basically it's the same as Modern Warfare 3 in that when you do that, you won't be able to fire with your sniper rifle straight afterwards. So for snipers and trick shotters, that's not going to be the greatest thing. Also, a lot of people asking about quickscoping. So in the build that we've played, quickscoping, it works. You know, you can do it. It's not quite as easy as it was on Modern Warfare 3. A little more difficult, but it's, you know, obviously the advantage is the dual render scope. You can see what's going on in the peripherals. Now, on the build we played, you could quickscope, but apparently in the final build of the game, you won't be able to quickscope at all, which is going to be interesting. We'll have to see about that one. But for trick shotting, I think really every single Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2 has been downhill. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was the game where, you know, everyone was trick shotting. Black Ops 1, you could do it, but not many people did. And it just got progressively worse. From there, you know, from the maps I played, it didn't seem like there were any high locations to jump off. So, yeah, I'm not planning to spend this whole video talking about trick shotting, but that is, you know, the sniper stuff that I know a lot of people are interested in. Now, what is the throwing weapon? You've got a throwing knife, from what I could tell, identical to Modern Warfare 3, the throwing knife. The only advantage being that you pick it up when you walk over it, and you actually get a little message on your screen when you walk over it, which is really useful. It just lets you know when you've picked up the knife, because on Black Ops 2, sometimes you don't know if you've picked up the combat actually thrown, so that's an improvement. But, you know, the physics, it's the same. I was hoping there would be a shuriken or something a little bit different. I'd heard there would be, but apparently not. The next question is quite open-ended. What did you think of the marksman rifles? I honestly, you know, thought that it was cool that they added in a new weapon class, but it kind of reminds me of when you would go on to CoD 4 and you kind of put ACOG on the M21, the sniper, and, you know, kind of like the M14, like some of the old assault rifles. But it's good that there is, you know, a whole new class set for that. They can be pretty lethal. They actually, you know, they're quite a skilled weapon. You do need that accuracy. If you can get that accuracy and combine that with a fast firing rate, fast trigger finger, then you're going to end up getting actually quite a lot of kills. So, yep, I think the marksman rifles, I think they're good, just a bit more variety. Now, someone said, what do you think will be the overpowered or most used weapon? From the weapons we had access to, we only had 2 or 3 in each class. I found the Vector was one of my favourites. Vector and SC 2010, which you see in this gameplay. Those were my favourites of the class, but of course we've seen such a small amount of what's actually going to be in the final game in terms of weapons. You know, it's too early to say what's going to be the best gun, what's going to be the OP gun. And of course there'll be changes to them, no doubt. Something will be a little overpowered and will get nerfed at some point in the game. So unlocking things like attachments and camos, no one really knows how that works, although I'd imagine it to be similar to Modern Warfare 3. No idea though, no idea. And also, what's the creator class like? It's very similar to, it's a mixture between Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, as I said in my previous video. It's not quite a pick 10, but you do get a certain amount of points to put on your class with certain perks and all that kind of setup. And the thing that I found quite interesting is different perks are valued differently, so that adds in more variety. You know, some perks are worth 3 points, some are worth 1, which I think is more balancing, which I do quite like. And here's a good one. So, what do you think of the new lean feature? So, it's cool that they're adding in something different, the lean feature. However, I never managed to use it in a practical situation. I find the Battlefield 4 leaning to be, you know, a lot more fluid, and, you know, didn't find much use for the leaning in Call of Duty Ghosts, but that's just my personal take. No one knows how it's going to be. Anyway, there we go. That is the jump into the portal to end the game. So, those are just some questions and impressions, thoughts on Call of Duty Ghosts. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating. Let me know if you want to see some more gameplay on this game. Feel free to check out some more through these links on screen. These are a random few. I have 8 videos uploaded. They're all in a playlist which will be linked in the description if you want to check out some more. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments as well. I'd love to hear them, and I'll see you guys on another video.